So even though you overslept and the buses were late, you still made the effort to get here. I really note that. So you had quite a tough week and one or two slips, but what I'm hearing is that you got back up and you tried again, and you kept trying through that week even though it was tough. So you're saying you really felt the urge to hit your son, but I'm also hearing that you're kind of noticing when you get those urges and you really recognise those times that are risky times for you. Okay, so I'm hearing that you're annoyed with yourself that you did drink at that party, but I'm also hearing that you had quite a clear intention and a plan in your head when you came that you were not going to, and I think it's worth holding on to that. So it sounds a really hard night. Your son got very violent at home and you did stick to the plan that you'd made, which was to call the police. And that sounded like a really hard decision that you did make. So that's great. You had a plan, you remembered the plan on that day, and on that day you absolutely stuck to it. Is that how you see it? So that sounds like a very tough week. You had a plan, but it didn't all go great. But I'm really hearing that you tried to do things differently this week. You tried to make some changes. So, although you haven't changed very much in terms of how much weed you're smoking, I am hearing that you've been doing something extra as well, that you have been thinking about some of the stuff that we talked about last week, on and off through the week, that it's been going through your mind, you've been weighing stuff up. So you had another argument with your girlfriend, but I'm hearing that you kind of made a different choice and you did things differently, and I'm sort of getting a feeling that you've got some mixed feelings about how well it went, but I'm really noticing how you chose to do something a bit different, and if nothing else that makes me very curious to hear what your thoughts are about how that went and what that was like for you and for your girlfriend.